Good Saturday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone had a fantastic Friday. I'm your host for South Carolina weather, Joseph Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for your Saturday. Now, looking at the radar right now, nothing falling in the entire state of South Carolina. We are doing good there. But as we continue and we go to the MRMS, you can see that we do have some showers, downpours just off the coast of Louisiana. This is where our low pressure is. And it's trying to develop, but even though it's very low, over here we do have some showers and some downpours over here, just west of Texas, as well as over here in Kansas, places like Nevada, Arizona, and also up here near New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana, as well as Florida, receiving some showers and downpours as we move through today and right now. Here's our current cloud cover. Current cloud cover right now is showing cloud cover throughout pretty much the entire state. Some heavy cloud cover near Florence, but it's not really in terms of rain. It's really just cloud cover. That's all it is. Um, there are some moderate clouds out there, some light clouds out there, but right now, mostly, it's around mostly cloudy right now. Here's our cloud cover for the future. As we push through, you can see that the cloud cover kind of does stay sustained to the low country now, and maybe some even getting into around the upstate as we get to around 8 o'clock tonight. And as we get to around 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, clouds still continuing in like western South Carolina, the low country of South Carolina, the upstate of South Carolina as well. Here's our current temperature: 73 in Columbia, 77 in Charleston, Georgetown, 79 in Myrtle Beach, 75 in Florence and Sumter, 71 in Rock Hill, Union, Greenville, and Anderson, 75 in Augusta, 75 in Barnwell, Fairfax, 77 in Beaufort. And then high temperatures for Saturday is around 94 in Columbia, 88 in Charleston, 90 in Georgetown, 87 in Myrtle Beach, 91 in Dillon, 92 in Cheraw, 93 in Aiken, Barnwell, Walterboro, and 87 down there at Hilton Head Island, 91 Greenville, Spartanburg, 92 or 93 inside of Anderson. Here's our peak sustained winds for today. Again, calm, really. Um, really just around like 3 to 5, maybe even a 6 mile per hour out there. And then maybe even going all the way up to 9 miles an hour near Charleston. That is possible over there. In terms of gust, again, not much different, around 7 to 8, maybe even 9 miles an hour as we continue on. Again, pretty calm. And then as we get into as we get into the near like the coastline, 10 to 12, 10 to 14 miles an hour along the coastline. And it's not going to be as windy or as breezy as it usually is, around like the 20 mile per hour mark, but still definitely more breezy than the inland regions. As we get into forecast precipitation bringing around around a hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch for most regions like Moncks Corner, Georgetown, Aiken, Greenwood, Anderson, Lawrence, Rock Hill, Spartanburg as well, and then a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch Greenville. We have Camden, Columbia. We have Cheraw as well, and then a quarter of an inch to a half an inch possible in some of these regions as well, but not really in these main areas. Really. So, but a half an inch is possible as we move through the next 24 or so hours. And here's the day one SPC outlook as well. Have a TSCM. Again, this is just a TSCM. Thunderstorms are possible throughout the entire state of South Carolina, except for like Hilton Head Island and Beaufort. But that's pretty much it. And we have no excessive rainfall as expected. And so let's go on. Before we talk about the tropics, so we have a huge update with the tropics, especially tonight as well. Make sure that you're there for tonight, because we will be talking about the tropics since it is on the up right now. So we will talk about that. But for today, just the models right now showing some shower thunderstorm activity. Even as we get to around 3, 4 o'clock, And then maybe as we go into like 7, 8, 9 o'clock. But look at this. It's not much at all. Let's go to the 10Z. See what the 10Z said. 10Z didn't say much either. So just some isolated showers and thunderstorm. This is not going to be a widespread thunderstorm event. But the reason why the TSCM is so big is just because they're just probably just uncertain about where these thunderstorms will be. Everything, and actually, I should say this as well. This doesn't mean that you will automatically get a thunderstorm. This just means that you have the potential to receive a thunderstorm if a shower or rain, I should like a downpour or anything like that gets in your area. It has a chance of forming into a thunderstorm. We have the ingredients for a thunderstorm to start. Some of them could be isolatedly kind of like strong. Because, even though we have TSCM for some days, these thunderstorms, even though not severe, could still pack wind gusts of up to 40 miles an hour, maybe even some small hail as well, and torrential downpours, frequent lightning as well. So, even though um, even though you may see yourself as the light green, that does not mean that you're going to get a thunderstorm. It doesn't even mean that you're going to get a shower. It just means that you have the ingredients to get some thunderstorms. Here is our 7-day tropical weather outlook, and we have 3 areas to watch for. Let's go through them. Disturbance 1 right here. Northwestern Gulf of Mexico, a broad area of low pressure near the upper Texas coast is producing some disorganized showers and thunderstorms along and just offshore the coast of Texas and Louisiana. The system is expected to linger near the coast through much of next week, and some slow development is possible if it meanders offshore. Regardless of development, heavy rains could cause some flash flooding across portions of central Louisiana and the upper Texas coast during the next few days. So, a 10% chance of forming within the next 48 hours, 20% chance in the next 7 days. Disturbance 2. A tropical wave located several hundred miles east of the Lesser Antilles continues to produce some disorganized showers and thunderstorms. The disturbance is forecasted to move westward and reach the Lesser Antilles on Monday. Thereafter, environmental conditions also appear conducive for gradual development of the system, and a tropical depression could form while it continues moving westward across the Caribbean Sea through the middle to later part of next week. And honestly, I've been seeing the models on this thing. I think that this will develop. That's just my opinion, though, unless something changes. But it's looking like that this thing right here really can develop. So we'll watch this. Also, Disturbance 3 over here. Another tropical wave located just to the west of the Cabo Verde Islands is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorm activity. Development, if any, should be slow to occur while the system moves slowly westward to west-northwestward over the eastern and central tropical Atlantic through late next week. So no chance of forming within the next 48 hours, but a 10% chance of forming within the next 7 days. So that's pretty much all that is. And honestly, nothing in the Eastern Pacific. Central Pacific, we have Tropical Depression Hone. Right now, it is indeed trying to continue and try to ramp up to be a tropical storm. Have some tropical storm warnings in effect for some regions as well. So, Tropical Storm Hone is still out there while we are dealing with all of this. So, that's pretty much it in terms for today. Nothing really else to talk about. We're at 207, I believe. 207 subscribers. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And please, please, please share if you have not already. We are getting closer and closer to our goal of 250 by September 26th. Again, that is the goal. September 26th, we should be at 250. We need to get 43 more subscribers in less than 4 weeks. So we have a lot of work to do. You got to get out there and share as much as you can. And hopefully it will all pay off. But thank you so much for watching. today's forecast update, and I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. with another forecast update.